for all departments. At the same time, allow organization and enterprise-wide, sharing of data, pooling of data, retrievals, MISs, coordination with ERP.
We're talking about integrity of data and the client wanting to have complete ownership of the data. I think it brings to mind really the Swiss banks today, because the governments around the world want all of that information about the customers, but they're literally barcoded at this point of time. This is what I wanted to put to you, Madhav, is that you outsource this business because it's just such huge volumes. And I think most telecom companies are masters at outsourcing everything. So this is but one part of that. How do you decide who to go with, just in terms of what is most important? Is it the integrity issue? Is it the fact that they should be able to deal with the volumes? Is that the biggest challenge? What would be your top three KPIs?
Yeah, I think integrity has to be there. There is no question. We cannot compromise the integrity and the security of the information, the privacy of the information. It's very, very critical for us, and we take as a hygiene as well.
So how do you analyze that?
So as when we evaluate a partner, I think other than security part, I think scalability is one of the key elements which we see. Can he actually take the scales of the information or the acquisition which are coming across various touch points? What is the reach he's got? What is the experience he's got in the entire documentation management systems? How much technology amicable he is in delivering the entire end-to-end value chain of the documentation management system, which is very critical. How can he actually work with three critical elements or three pillars in the documentation management system, that's people, process and technology, so he can work all these things. I think people is very critical, because since he has to pick it from 1.2 million retailers, so can he manage those kind of a people to ensure that the information is picked up from various retailers? It comes into the back office. Can it be processed in timely basis? So entire team has to be motivated. So 12,000 people have to be motivated on a regular basis so as to ensure that timely delivery of the uploading, scanning and retrieval and the storage of the information is happening at timely basis, because any slight delay in the documentation may cause inexperience to the customer.
Right. Satish, in terms of what we have today and what is going to be available now, what you can see on the horizon, just in terms of speeds at which processing can be done, that's just going up dramatically. You spoke about cloud computing. What are the trends in this area that you see developing now?
Today we are creating a document, scanning it and then keeping it. I think I see a trend where creation of document itself will get questioned. Creation of document happens because some entity is exchanging it with some other entity. That exchange also tomorrow will become electronic. I mean, the need for paper document itself may reduce, is what I see going forward. Document management will remain, but that is a management of electronic document which get exchanged between entities, not necessarily the physical document. Why should, technically, I mean, with UID, when everything is linked, when my birth certificate will be with government, do I need to produce birth certificate every time? It's there in a UID document, once and for all. So I see that kind of trend happening where physical document itself will get questioned.
In fact, retail change for that depends only when we keep the document efficiently. Yeah. That it depends only on that. If that type of confidence, if organization has our document is secured and whenever we want we can retrieve. If that confidence is it comes, then it is possible. And
do they also ask how quickly will I be able to retrieve? What are the three main questions that a client asks you when you go to sell the service?
Yeah. First question is data security. Then the question how much time it will take to retrieve, how you are going to give us, like by email or by.
So how long does it take to retrieve a document?
We take, as Mithun said, we take seconds. We take if it is a
no, I asked this question more in terms of where do we see us headed with that, because you have bandwidth, speeds, bandwidth, readiness, all of that goes into being able to provide the service.
It depends how heavy is data. Like we take a few seconds, like to retrieve one paper of document from millions of documents.
intrinsic value of stocks are, look like they're much higher compared to today's prices. So I think the margin of safety has increased for investors. That should be a good enough reason for people to look at many stocks in the market very actively.
Sukumar Raja decodes the market trends on Market Makers only on ET Now.
देखो भाई, EMIs have gone up, school fees have gone up, credit card bills are always up. तो beat diesel लेना तो बनता ही था. Thank God, fuel expenses are going down.
Chevrolet Beat Diesel, India's most fuel efficient car. India, drive khul ke.
Open and close the markets with the top technical analysts in the business. Ashwini Gujral and Mitesh Thakkar. Only on ET Now. Always thinking markets.
Navita, when you sell a service like this, do you see yourselves actually coaxing the client into changing the way they conduct business? Are there standard business practices actually, do they start to undergo a change as you bring this in?
Definitely. I think, when you ask the question about SMEs, I think it's not just about SMEs, it's about individuals. And individuals make up organizations. So right from a person who needs to store all his certificates to educational certificates to tax returns, from that individual to an SME, to an MME, to a large corporate, it's important to have a professional management of your documents and the fact that the document is going to be secure for your lifetime. You may be traveling all over the world. You don't need to really, stack it up in a locker or in a leased house or in your own house where you don't know what's going to happen to it. So it's important for every individual and organization. Secondly, in terms of the change that it brings in, once an organization starts, outsourcing this activity, is clearly they're able to focus on their other businesses better.
Once again, one quick question on what are the different technologies that we're seeing come up in this space? Dhiren, your view on this?
Typically, technology, we'll not talk about the products right now, but technology includes the digitization, OCR, which is one thing which is really very, very popular because, document needs to be converted. Though we are storing a digital document, we need to convert that document also into reliable data, information for processing. Third thing, what we are forcing right now is technology to convert into unstructured data into the meaningful information. While you scan the information, unstructured data also gets captured into a meaningful way, which can be used for further processing. Cloud is the next thing which is happening significantly. It's not only in the India geography, across the globe, cloud is picking up right now, and the DMS on cloud is also a big thing to happen. One thing which Satish talked about, that maybe the need for documents at all in future. I'll not talk about any specific industry right now, but typically the way things are moving in the mature market, people are doing away with documents altogether. Some of the European governments have given the directive of doing away with the checks altogether. There won't be any checks in future. So even the banking process will change altogether. So documents are moving away, so maybe DMS per se will really undergo significant change in the coming years.
Okay. Satish, challenges in the Indian context that we see for document management systems?
One of the challenges that we face in our own business is we have projects in every state and in the remote part of the state, and poor project manager gets questioned by various statutory authorities. He gets questioned by PF and ESIC authority, he gets questioned by sales tax and excise authority, he gets questioned by income tax authority, he gets questioned by various authorities, and on one side he has a pretension of project completion. So only way to answer that question is show a document at that time. If we cannot show a document within half an hour, then different cycle starts. So that is one question which, in Indian context, that is one necessary thing. Government authorities want to see a document wherever they want and whenever they want, and making it available from anywhere in the system at that point of time. That is I would say, a big challenge in Indian context.
Madhav?
So I think one of the key or challenges which we see in the Indian market is that, especially from a connectivity point of view, the villages, every connection is coming through villages, rural villages. I think connecting and picking up that information from that rural village, the rural retailer, or that kiosk, and coming and retrieving and storing it in a proper place. I think that's the biggest challenge which we see especially in the telecom context. Secondly, I think what we also see is in terms of the cost aspect, I think that's a bit of we see as a challenge in coming days.
I want to give a solution for Sati's worry. There is a cloud DMS where you can upload your data and people can access from anywhere in the world. It is very secure and very user-friendly system. Actually, we have also one product like Cloud DMS.
But we had put it on private cloud,
Yeah.
and our other system acceptance by our users take time. But document management system got accepted before even we could imagine, because the pain got addressed immediately just by putting documents on private cloud and making it available in a secured manner.
Right. Dhiren, governments would, I assume, be big clients, and big consumers for this. How do you see them as an entity? What are the challenges there, and what are the opportunities to help improve business?
Opportunities are unlimited because most of the government department maintains huge amount of documents because they provide multiple services, whether it's a public distribution system to the maybe the travel or the internal social security system per se. It's again a question comes back to the mindset, acceptability of using a digital document per se. If you look at in the local domestic concept, domestic context right now, even regulators don't accept the digital form right now. So many times you need to really submit the physical document as a backup. Though we show as a digital document, when required you need to really show the physical document. So maybe there may be little longer time required to have the acceptance of this kind of solution for the domestic needs. But in the other markets right now, huge amount of traction on this, and governments are moving towards the digitized format of the storage of information.
And Namita, where do you see the future of DMS?
Well, the future is going to be about every individual and of course organizations, and we feel that everybody would be able to and should be able to, whether in a digitized format or a physical format, should be able to find a place, a secure place and a trusted service provider to store and keep their documents and be able to retrieve them as and when they want. So the world is the place, yeah.
Right. Well, I think that seems to be the broad view coming out from this discussion. Okay, I think with that we'll close the panel discussion.
The intrinsic value of stocks are, look like they're much higher compared to today's prices. So I think the margin of safety has increased for investors. That should be a good enough reason for people to look at many stocks in the market very actively.
Sukumar Raja decodes the market trends on Market Makers only on ET Now.
I think the kind of private equity you had in the past, a lot of multiple expansion and everybody made money. I think now it's more difficult to make money, but I think for the large global firms and some of the terrific Indian firms, this is a great time.
Sanjay Nair discusses the business prospects for private equity on Tea Time with Shelly Chopra only on ET Now.
Brought to you by Reliance 3G. Be blue, it's simply better. Varilux Lens. Sharper vision at all distances. Citibank. 200 years. City.
Aditya Birla Group, taking India to the world. Monday to Friday, the market swings both ways. It's time to change the ways to invest.
ET Now presents Your Trades, the Week Ahead.
A zesty new show that helps you spice up